So did she flash a gun or did she point the gun?
She flashed it and pointed it. She went up at the window and went like this.
Absolutely. I should have just kept it right in the door, not even messed with it. I did not point it at him. I sure as wouldn't point a gun at somebody. Right.
On the 2nd of December, 2024, Lynnwood Police Department officers arrested a driver following a 911 report of a firearm being pointed at another motorist during a road rage encounter. The suspect was an off-duty officer with the Edmonds Police Department. This footage raises 3 distinct legal questions: whether the firearm display constituted second-degree assault, whether a valid self-defense claim could defeat that charge, and whether the arresting officers followed proper procedure.
Right across from the fire department.
Driver, with your left hand, open up the door from the outside. Do it now. Keep your hands up and step out of the vehicle. Do it now. Okay, go ahead, turn around and face away from me. With your left hand, pick up the back of your shirt. Go ahead and spin around 360 for me. Okay. With your hands up, slowly walk backwards towards the sound of my voice. Yep, keep coming, keep coming, keep coming, keep coming, keep coming, keep coming, keep coming. You're doing good. Keep coming, keep coming, keep coming.
Down on your knees. Don't move, do you understand?
All right, I'm gonna fix you down real quick.
You got it.
All right, I'm gonna sit you up. Okay, I'm gonna bring it back up here. Let's have you put the feet back here, please. Is this your vehicle, ma'am?
It is, yes.
Okay, I'm just gonna read you something real quick and then I'm gonna chat. Okay.
Understood?
All right, so you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in a court of law. You have the right at this time to talk to a lawyer and have him present with you while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before questioning if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and answer any question or make any statements. Do you understand your rights, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. What's going on today? Sounds like there were some issues back there at the traffic light.
Yep.
Okay, what's going on?
So, driving southbound on I-5.
Okay.
I went to go merge to get off of 196. Had my turn signal on forever. That dude kept trying to get closer and closer. Didn't want to let me in. I was about to miss the exit on 196. I squeezed in between him and the other vehicle, put up my hand, continued driving off of the exit. He started road raging at me, got up on my bumper, flashed his lights at me the entire time. We were coming off of the exit at 196. Got up to as we were coming up to the next stoplight, he swerved over into the left lane really quickly off of my driver's side, got up next to me, and then when he got towards the front of my car, he jerked his wheel, trying to act like he was, like, juke me, like he was going to come get into my lane. I slammed on my brakes. He did it again, and then when we ended up next to each other at the stoplight, he put up his hands in a finger gun motion at me. I picked up my pistol. It's in the glove compartment now. Picked up my pistol and showed it to him as well.
Okay.
And then put it back down. He waved at me, and then that was it.
So where is it now?
It's in the glove compartment.
Okay. Okay. All right. Good. So there's a pistol and a. Yeah, she's been read and everything. So. There you go.
Hi there.
Hey.
Would you like to see my ID?
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Melinda. Okay, gotcha.
And Army?
Yeah.
Reserve?
National Guard now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What unit?
I am with a unit down at JB1 now. I'm in an intel unit.
Okay, I just got out. Monday.
Very strange Monday.
Happy Monday.
It's a really weird Monday.
Is
Washington Revised Code Section 9A.36.021 defines second-degree assault as intentionally assaulting another person with a deadly weapon. Under Washington law, a firearm is a deadly weapon per se. The statute does not require the weapon to be discharged. Display alone, if it creates reasonable apprehension of harm, is sufficient. This is a Class B felony, carrying up to 10 years imprisonment, a substantially different outcome from the lesser alternative. Washington Revised Code Section 9.41.270, unlawful display of weapons, is a gross misdemeanor. It requires only that the display occur in a manner that warrants alarm for the safety of other persons. The distinction between these two charges rests entirely on one word, pointed versus flashed. That distinction, which the investigating officer correctly identified and documented on camera, determined the entire charging trajectory. The suspect's stated basis for displaying the firearm was a finger gun gesture made by the other driver. Under Washington Revised Code Section 9A.16.020, the use of force is lawful when a person reasonably believes they are about to be injured. Washington also has no duty to retreat under RCW 9A.16.110. However, the self-defense claim here faces a fundamental proportionality problem. A finger gun gesture does not constitute an imminent threat of death or serious harm. Producing a loaded firearm in response to a non-physical gesture at a public intersection fails the reasonableness threshold. The Washington Supreme Court in State v. Janes, 121, Washington 2nd 220, decided in 1993, established that once a defendant raises self-defense with any supporting evidence, the state must disprove it beyond a reasonable doubt. This burden, not the weakness of the defense itself, is what ultimately prevented criminal charges from proceeding. Two conflicting accounts, no independent surveillance footage of the stoplight moment, and a trained officer capable of articulating a threat perception, the evidentiary ceiling was too low for the prosecution to clear beyond a reasonable doubt.
Is Edward 41 coming here?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I'll figure it out.
What's that?
Jake.
Jake?
Officer Hendricks. Hey, nice to meet
Officer
you.
Hendricks, nice to meet you, man.
Just hang tight. I gotta get a statement from you. No. I wasn't even there. It was someone else. Oh yeah. I mean, someone was there. So I need your name, date of birth, address, phone number, right?
Okay.
Basically, what happened? Describe the vehicle, describe the driver, describe the gun. Okay.
Yeah.
And say I wish to, be a victim of a crime or pursue charges. All right.
I got you.
Do you think you can get that done in a few minutes, or
Yeah.
I mean, I know it's cold, so you're
Yeah,
more than
can I
welcome.
step inside real quick?
Yeah, I'll roll in there with you. Let me just grab my keys. Yeah. So like you were walk me through again, just so I understand. So you're coming from off the freeway.
Yeah, driving on the
You're
freeway.
going southbound.
Yeah, taking 108
Okay.
first exit.
And so that's the exit 196th. Okay. And like where it merges?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're getting off the freeway. Where was the other vehicle coming?
Next.
So they were already on 196.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
And then come in right across.
So you merge.
Yeah.
Okay. And then.
No. She was on the highway with me, next to me. She was
Oh.
right next to me going east. And she crossed over and almost hit the barricade in the middle of the deal where it goes.
She was on the highway. What do you mean? She needed to get over to go
Yeah,
west.
yeah.
Got it. Okay.
I didn't see no blinker. I really wasn't looking at my left.
Yeah.
I was going straight.
Because you think people, that's a big pet peeve of mine. The people that wait till the last minute to get over. Yeah. Okay, so she gets in front of you, right? Almost hits you?
Yeah, almost hit me.
And then you guys go up to 196. You're stopped at the light?
I stopped at the light next to the Jack in the Box.
So that's 40th?
Yeah, we're going straight still on 196.
Okay.
And she turned right up the Jack in the Box, and I kept going straight.
Okay, and that's where you guys were. And walk me through.
Situation.
Okay, so she was going to go right on 44th?
Yeah.
And you were going to be going west?
West.
196.
Right.
And you look at her, what does she look like?
Like, kind of just went like this, turned around, I like
You're
this.
like, yeah, like, what are you
what
thinking?
doing?
Kind of thing. Okay.
You know, and she looked at me and she was, and I just like, okay, you know, just waved it
Yeah.
off. Next thing you know, she reaches under either her chair or her side door and grabs out a pistol and puts it up to the window. And she went like this. to me.
Like pointed at you,
Yeah,
or?
just pointed at to me. And
But
then
so
went
like,
this.
so, okay, so, because I want to get this right. So you're in your car?
Yeah.
Okay, so, wait, so you be her and I'll be you. Sorry, I just want to get this. Okay. And I'll get it on camera. So I'll pretend I'm facing this way. So, right, I'm looking, you're her. Okay, and then
She
what?
went like this, go like this.
So I go like this?
Yeah, and then she
Yeah?
reaches down,
Yeah.
grabs a pistol, goes like this, and then
Out, was her window open or
it was closed.
closed?
The
Okay,
window
so
was
she
closed.
wouldn't have been able to go
I mean,
like this.
she went like this.
Okay.
You know, kind of deal.
Okay. Dude, that's,
I couldn't do anything because I was stuck. There was cars in front of me. So I just sat there and I was like, I literally just put my hands up and I was like, well, this is it. This is it. You know?
Miranda versus Arizona, 384 United States, 436, requires full rights advisement before any custodial interrogation. The arresting officer delivered a complete Miranda warning prior to questioning. The suspect acknowledged, waived, and spoke voluntarily. The high-risk extraction procedure was consistent with Washington State Criminal Justice Training Commission felony stop standards, cover positioning, angular approach, verbal extraction commands, 360 visual inspection, then controlled handcuffing. Under Terry versus Ohio, 392 United States 1, a 911 report of a pointed firearm establishes, well, more than reasonable suspicion, it establishes probable cause for arrest under the assault statute. Upon discovering the suspect was a fellow law enforcement officer, the arresting officers immediately requested a supervisor. This is the correct procedure. Probable cause does not diminish. Because the suspect holds a badge, the arrest proceeded lawfully.
I didn't understand.
yeah. That's crazy. All right, hold on. Hey, can I take you down to do a show up?
To do a what?
A field show up so you can identify the driver?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I can identify her right now.
Yeah, I need to take you there.
Oh,
to where she
yours.
is. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Are you able to do that? Can you ask your boss?
Yeah,
It's pretty
let me run
important.
up there.
Yeah. Well, take that up and see if you can write. And you can also write while I'm
Would
driving.
you like to talk to her?
Oh, that'd be great. Yeah. Hey man, I'm Officer Hendricks, Lynnwood PD. Just so you know, my body cam's recording. So is it okay if he misses about 15 minutes? I know it's
It's gonna be 15 minutes.
15, 20 minutes. Just gotta drive him. He's gotta positively ID the person, then come back. Is that all right?
Yeah, 15 minutes is fine. I thought it was gonna be like the whole day.
No.
Okay.
No, it'll be real quick. He's just gotta finish the statement. He can do that while we're driving. ID the person. I'll bring him right back.
Sounds good.
Yeah?
Perfect.
All right. Appreciate it. Just hang tight, all right? What's that? Oh,
We're trying to figure out what we have PC for. So, what did he say? I assume what did he
yeah.
say?
Okay, so body cam, you want me to mute?
It doesn't matter.
Okay, so they were driving southbound on I-5. He's on the right side, getting off to go west on
I didn't
196.
tell me this happened on I-5. That would
No.
change things.
No. So then she's in the eastbound to go like the other exit, or the eastbound exit.
Right.
She swerves over, almost hitting the median, almost hitting him. Then they somehow get to the light at Jack in the Box in 196. He looks over and goes like this. She looks over and goes like this. Then he sees her reach down, points it, gets a gun, and then points it at.
So he's adamant the gun was pointed at him.
That's what he's at.
He's going to write that in the statement.
He's completed it.
And the statement says she pointed.
I'll double check. Hey, sorry. Can I see your statement?
Babe, give me a second. Let me call you in a second. Bye-bye.
Yep.
So did she flash a gun or did she point the gun?
She flashed it and pointed it. She went up at the window and I went like this. And I went like this and I put my hands up like this. And she got in the right lane and turned right at the, on 196th at the Jack in the Box. I was scared. I literally went like this and I grabbed my phone and called 911 immediately.
You know anything about guns?
No.
I was trying to figure out what kind of gun it was.
I mean, it was a handheld pistol. It was super small.
It was a little, okay, so probably that. All right, cool.
Sorry about that.
About what?
Well, that I just took off.
Oh, no, you're fine.
All right, we're good. Signed it, dated it. All right, thanks, man. Just hang tight, all right?
Yeah.
Sarge. What? Is that enough, or do we need...
I mean, yeah, yes. We just needed to make sure whether it was pointed or whether it was just displayed, because that's the difference between unlawful display and assault too.
Wow.
So
I mean, neither one of them is good.
No, yeah, neither one is good, but one is worse.
One you're going to county, and the other one you're probably getting a citation. But
Wow. Okay. All right. Okay.
all right. That's what it is. Not our fault. So assault too. The good news is he said it looked like a really little gun, so probably not a good gun. Bad news is he explicitly says she pointed it at him. Okay. So,
And PC is assault too.
all right. All right. We have accepted custodial arrest.
That is correct.
Okay. You're booked to county. All right. Well, do what we gotta do.
Alrighty.
You guys go see that stuff?
All right, so Melinda, we've done our thing. We've looked at the whole totality of the circumstances, the whole bit. At this point, the PC's assault too.
For what?
For pointing the firearm.
I didn't point it at him.
He's saying
I
he
did not. I did not point it at him.
It's kind of the line that we have here is, well, you know as well as I do.
I-
Weapons apparently capable of producing bodily harm, brandishing,
I do.
or assault too.
Sergeant Bear, I'm in the lane. He comes up. He swoops his car towards me.
Mm-hmm.
He swoops his car towards me again,
Mhm.
which we all know that vehicles can be used as deadly weapons.
100%.
Okay? He gets up beside me. I finally look over at him. He points finger guns at me.
Mm-hmm.
He points at me.
Mm-hmm.
I picked mine up with my left hand. I'm right-handed, picked it up. It's in its holster. I just held it up in its holster, not even in any sort of configuration. I did not point it at him, just, and then put it back down. And then he continued, like, making hand motions at me.
Mm-hmm.
The light turned green, traffic started going. He's still, so I pulled into the other lane and I turned north to get away from him. I never pointed it at him. I never held it in a configuration that it could be pointed at him in any way whatsoever.
Okay.
He road raged me the whole way off. Like, as soon as we hit the exit, I'm backing away from the car in front of me to give them more space. He's on my bumper, flashing his lights at me, road raging me the whole time, coming up on my bumper. I'm using my turn signals. I get over into this center left lane. He swerves around onto the left side of me. He road rages me all the way up the road. He swoops his car in towards me multiple times. I don't react to any of that other than to make sure that I hit my brakes so that he's not behind me anymore. I'm not brake checking him, but I hit my brakes to make sure that he didn't hit the front end of my car. And then Like, I was on the phone with my mom. Like, I was talking to my mom. He gets up next to me. He points at me like he's going to shoot me. I just held it up. I didn't point out at him. I didn't threaten him with it. Again, it's in its holster in the exact configuration that it's in right now. Like, I never pointed it at him. I didn't act aggressively with it in any way. Like, he made the threatening motion towards me. I did not make the threatening motion towards him.
Okay.
It was all a reaction to his road rage towards my vehicle. Like, I wouldn't do that.
All right. Well, with that information, let me talk to my commander.
Please.
I'll have a chat with him.
I understand. I know brandishing. Yep, absolutely. I should have just kept it right in the door, not even messed with it.
The suspect receives a D. The conduct was legally reckless and professionally indefensible by any sworn officer standard. The Supreme Court's Graham versus Connor standard, 490 United States 386, asks what a reasonable officer would have done given the same information. A reasonable trained officer does not produce a firearm in response to a finger gun. Available lawful options included driving away at the green light, calling 911, or disengaging entirely. The suspect's own unprompted admission that she should have left the weapon in the door confirms the absence of a legitimate tactical justification. The no criminal charges outcome is not a vindication of the conduct. It reflects a prosecutorial burden the state could not meet, nothing more. The suspect's placement on the department's Brady/potential impeachment disclosure list means her credibility as a police witness in any future criminal proceeding is now subject to mandatory disclosure to defense counsel. That is a permanent professional consequence that follows every case she works. The reporting driver receives a B+. He called 911 immediately, cooperated fully, provided a consistent and detailed statement, and participated in the field identification procedure without hesitation. His deduction reflects engagement in a road rage dynamic prior to the firearm display, a situation that de-escalation could have prevented. The Lynnwood arresting team receives an A-. Procedure was textbook from stop initiation to booking. No deference was extended to the suspect's law enforcement credentials. Probable cause governed not professional courtesy. The Edmonds Police Department receives a C+. The public response was prompt and appropriate. However, the Brady List designation raises unresolved questions about what the internal affairs investigation concluded and what disciplinary outcome, if any, followed beyond administrative leave. 3 lessons apply across this incident. First, lawful possession of a firearm does not authorize its display. The right to carry ends where the brandishing statute begins. Off-duty status provides no immunity from that line. Second, self-defense is a legal shield, not a tactical excuse. The proportionality requirement is real and strictly applied. A perceived threat must be imminent, serious, and not answerable by a lesser response before deadly weapon display is legally defensible. Third, the Washington self-defense burden-shifting rule is among the most defendant-favorable in the country. Once raised with any evidentiary support, the state must disprove it, beyond a reasonable doubt, a threshold that routinely defeats borderline prosecutions. Let us know if there is an interaction or legal topic that you would like us to discuss in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more content on police court interactions.